What's up, YouTube? This is MathWiz97 and welcome to episode number 65 of my WWE 2K17 Universe Mode. And we are back with another edition of Tuesday Night SmackDown, and currently in the ring, this is CM Punk. Well, there you speak of the man himself, the man who Brock Lesnar attacked last week during the main event of SmackDown. There is the King of Strong Style, Shinsuke Nakamura. And Nakamura's making a beeline to the ring. And it seems as though Nakamura might have something to say about CM Punk's little challenge there. Well, Punk doesn't believe he's deserving of a title shot. We'll see what Nakamura has to... Well, there you go, folks. Well, Shinsuke Nakamura wants Brock Lesnar. He's telling Punk to take the match. And it seems as though Punk has agreed. CM Punk making his way out of the ring, shaking hands with Shinsuke Nakamura, and now you have to imagine that the Beast is lying in wait. And there it is. Shinsuke Nakamura, he says that CM Punk does deserve the match. And even if Nakamura is going to miss out this time, Nakamura ensures him. He ensures the world that he will get another shot at the WWE Championship. But right now, he wants Brock Lesnar. He wants to put Brock Lesnar back in his place, just like he did at WrestleMania. And Brock Lesnar making his way to the ring. He had to think that he was waiting back there. He was waiting to come down here to get his hands on Shinsuke Nakamura. And that is just what he is out here to do. Brock Lesnar eyeing down the ring, eyeing down Shinsuke Nakamura. You see Paul Heyman, of course, at ringside. Well, wait a minute. Shinsuke Nakamura just denied a WWE title match, but now he's saying that he doesn't want to fight Lesnar? Whoa. Brock Lesnar just shoved Paul Heyman aside, grabbed the microphone. Paul Heyman just about fell out of the ring. Oh my God. Brock Lesnar, is he serious about this? Shinsuke, oh my God. Well, Shinsuke Nakamura could barely get the words out before Brock Lesnar was on him. But Nakamura was able to counter. And now Brock Lesnar, he looked to get the first shot on Nakamura, but Nakamura looks like he may end up with the last. Brock Lesnar vows that he will leave WWE if he cannot defeat Shinsuke Nakamura, who drills Brock Lesnar with a Kinshasa. A massive statement has been made by Shinsuke Nakamura, and it is official, folks. At Payback, Brock Lesnar will get his rematch with Shinsuke Nakamura, and if Brock Lesnar loses, he must leave the WWE. His career in the Big W will be over. But do not forget, folks, also official is the WWE title match between Kevin Owens and CM Punk. What a start to the show. What a way to kick things off. And now we get ready for our opening match of this evening, our opening contest. And making his way to the ring, this is Tyson Kidd. My word. Well, of course, later on tonight, folks, we are going to see the confrontation, the clash between Chris Jericho and John Cena. That is your main event for this evening. Of course, a match that was set in place after John Cena attacked Chris Jericho at Extreme Rules backstage. You knew that this matchup was going to be in the works, that it was going to happen eventually, and tonight it goes down. As Tyson Kidd has had a bit of rough luck as of late, not unlike John Cena and Chris Jericho. And tonight, Tyson Kidd looks to bounce back, looks to tries to put an end to his recent losing streak, but this is going to be a tough task for him because his opponent tonight is none other than SmackDown's newest arrival, Dean Ambrose. And of course, Dean Ambrose, it was last week on SmackDown that Dean Ambrose made his arrival, made his SmackDown debut, and he called out Roman Reigns. He called out Reigns to make amends. But just as it looked like the two were on the same page, then they were interrupted by the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. And Bray Wyatt has issued a challenge. He says that he's looking for a bit of payback of his own against the Shield, and, well, it seems as though these three men are going to be on a collision course. Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and Bray Wyatt. But for right now, Dean Ambrose makes his official in-ring debut to the SmackDown roster. And look at Dean Ambrose straight out of the gate, hammering away on Tyson Kidd. And that's the aggression you would expect from Dean Ambrose, as the warden of the Ambrose Asylum delivers a boot straight to the chest of Tyson Kidd. This is going to be an interesting matchup, to say the least. Of course, Dean Ambrose, the last time we saw him compete in the ring was at WrestleMania in that 60-minute Iron Man match, that endless nightmare where he was defeated by Seth Rollins. And you can just see the frustration is just completely taking full effect here. Tyson Kidd has had no answer for this ferocious onslaught from Dean Ambrose, as Ambrose now off the ropes with a full head of steam, catches him with a drop kick. And Dean Ambrose, he is unhinged right now. Tyson Kidd just has not had an answer for this offensive assault, as Dean Ambrose drags him to the center of the ring. Tyson Kidd could be going up for a well, I thought he was going for a suplex, but he turned it into, like a modified face buster right there. And now Dean Ambrose, he hooks the leg on Kidd. 1, 2, but Tyson Kidd is able to kick out. Of course, Dean Ambrose, he went through hell and high water against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, only to come up short. And we saw Ambrose start to switch up we saw him bust out some pretty impactful move. Wait a minute, look at Tyson Kidd with a half Nelson suplex. But with Dean Ambrose, you have to think now that he's on SmackDown, it's a new beginning. He can finally put Seth Rollins behind him. You think new moveset, new look, everything. New theme song even. But is that going to help him tonight against Tyson Kidd, who's starting to rally here? Moonsault from the top rope. Kidd hooks the leg on Ambrose. 1, 2, and no. Dean Ambrose able to power out before the 3 count, as Tyson Kidd picks Ambrose up to his feet. The last graduate of the Hart family dungeon is bringing the fight to Dean Ambrose right now, as Ambrose placed up top. Tyson Kidd, no wait. Dean Ambrose with a reversal, able to kick him off, and delivers with the elbow drop straight to the forehead. Certainly is innovative offense there by Dean Ambrose. It's not usually how you see an elbow drop delivered. As now Dean Ambrose drags Tyson Kidd over to the ropes, but Kidd able to counter. But Dean Ambrose rebounds back with a clothesline. And Tyson Kidd, well, he just can't catch a break in this matchup. When he starts to gain control, Dean Ambrose just shifts the momentum back in his favor. And now Ambrose has got him up on his shoulders here. What could Ambrose be thinking here? Oh my God! Dean Ambrose with a backpack stunner. He hooks the leg on Tyson Kidd. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, Dean Ambrose puts away Tyson Kidd. Well, that's not the dirty deeds. It seems as though Dean Ambrose, now that he's here on SmackDown, he's looking to truly reinvent himself. A new finisher, new theme song, everything. But the question is, will that be enough? Will Dean Ambrose manage to achieve a level of success that he was unable to achieve over on Monday Night Raw? I mean, now he no longer has Seth Rollins clouding his vision. But I guess only time will tell what the future will hold for Dean Ambrose, what the future will hold for the Wyatt family, for Roman Reigns, just everything involved. We've got more breaking news for Payback, this one announced earlier today via the SmackDown General Manager Lita. At Payback, Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose will reunite to take on Luke Harper and Eric Rowan of the Wyatt family. And while we're on the topic of tag team matches, the Tag Team Championship matchup has also been confirmed, as it will be Wesley Blake and Buddy Murphy stepping up to take on the Prime Time Players. We are just a little over a week away from the Payback pay-per-view, and it is shaping up to be something special. Be sure to stay tuned so you don't miss it. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we continue with our Battle Royal qualifying matchups. Of course, at Payback, 6 women will step into the ring in an over-the-top rope Battle Royal to determine who will become the #1 contender for Asuka's Women's Championship. And of course, later on in that night, whoever wins that Battle Royal will face Asuka. Not much time for recovery there. But for right now, we've got to thin the field. We got to find out who will join the ranks of Charlotte, Alexa Bliss, Nikki Bella, and Summer Rae. Who's it going to be? Is it going to be Dana Brooke? I don't know. Dana Brooke, her track record so far in Universe Mode has been, it's been a mixed bag. You know, she has helped Emma in the past, and, well, she has managed to attain a small level of success there, but recently we saw Emma at Extreme Rules was defeated by Asuka, despite the fact that on the previous episode of SmackDown, Dana Brooke and Emma were able to kind of wear Asuka down, but even then, Asuka just too powerful, able to take them both on. And it is interesting, you know, what exactly is the situation between Dana Brooke and Emma? Are they allies, or is Emma simply using Dana Brooke? I mean, we haven't seen or heard from Emma since Extreme Rules, since Asuka took her out. So now I guess it's up to Dana Brooke to step up, but to even get a shot at the Battle Royal, she's going to have to go through the Irish Lass Kicker, Becky Lynch. And of course, Becky Lynch, she had a strong showing in the Queen of the Ring tournament before she was inevitably defeated by Natalya in the semi-final round. She had a shot in the last chance match as well, a shot at making it to WrestleMania, but she was of course defeated by Sasha Banks. And ever since then, it's been up and down for Becky Lynch. She has had her run-ins with Emma and Dana Brooke in the past, with a bit of an assist to Charlotte, but now, tonight, Becky Lynch goes one-on-one with Dana Brooke. No Charlotte, no Emma. It's just a straight-up one-on-one clash to determine who will become the 5th participant in that 6-woman Battle Royal. And of course, cannot forget that on the next episode of Monday Night Raw, we will find out who the 6th competitor will be. And look at Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke just patted her. Oh, and now a slap, a vicious slap to the face. But Becky Lynch able to catch that one. And now here comes the straight fire. Becky Lynch starting to light her up with strikes, elbows, chops. And now drops her down to the canvas. Becky Lynch with a vicious stomp to Dana Brooke. Dana Brooke trying to patronize her, but Becky Lynch will not be mocked. She will not allow that to stand. As look at Becky Lynch. Look at the strength of the last kicker as Becky Lynch nearly tosses her out of her boots with that exploder suplex. And you can see Becky Lynch trying to rally the crowd behind her as she drops Dana Brooke to the canvas with a side Russian leg sweep. And now Becky Lynch off the ropes with a full head of steam. She continues to keep the pace quick as she delivers with a multitude of leg drops there, and now hooks the leg on Dana Brooke. Is that going to be enough? No, it is not. Dana Brooke kicks out before the count of 3. We have a very tough field already in that Battle Royal. I mean, you just take a look at the names. You have Charlotte, who has had numerous clashes with Emma. I mean, Charlotte, she was, if it wasn't for Emma, I mean, Charlotte could have been the #1 contender for Asuka's Women's Championship, but she was ultimately defeated by Emma in that #1 contenders match. And of course, you've got Alexa Bliss, who's been coming into her own as of late, defeating Natalya on Mega Main Event. And now look at this. Oh my goodness. Becky Lynch ducked under, was looking to catch Dana Brooke out with something, but Dana Brooke able to, floor her with a clothesline. And then with a reverse STO, plants her face first. Dana Brooke into the pin. But no, Dana Brooke breaks the count at a mere 1. Apparently Dana Brooke just continues to mock Becky Lynch, just wants to make a fool out of her. As Dana Brooke drags her to the center of the ring. Dana Brooke, what is that? Oh, a cartwheel elbow drop. What athleticism on display there by Dana Brooke. But she's got to focus on Becky Lynch. Don't pander to the crowd. Don't try to mock him or anything like that. Keep your eyes on your opponent, because Becky Lynch will catch you if you make a mistake. She'll make you pay for it. As Becky Lynch bounced off the top rope with snake eyes. And now off the rope she goes. Dana Brooke catches her with a tilt-a-whirl sidewalk slam. Again, Dana Brooke putting her strength on display. And she goes for the pin again, but only gets a 2 count. Becky Lynch just able to get the shoulder up at the last second. But Dana Brooke is closing in. Oh, wait a minute. Becky Lynch able to create separation. Now catches her with a jawbreaker. Oh my god, Becky Lynch! Becky Lynch has got her out of nowhere! She's got her locked in the disarmor! Is Dana Brooke gonna escape, or is she gonna tap out? Dana Brooke submits, and Becky Lynch is going to payback. She's going to the Battle Royal. And she has the opportunity to take on 5 other women for the chance to become the #1 contender for Asuka's Women's Championship. An impressive performance by Becky Lynch, truly catching Dana Brooke out of nowhere with that disarm her. And that just goes to show the devastating submission ability, the cat-like reflexes of Becky Lynch. As there you see, these are the competitors. We've got 5 spots have been filled, 1 more to go. Who's it gonna be? We're gonna find out on the next episode of Raw. But right now, already, we've got some stiff competition in that Battle Royal. But for right now, you want to talk about stiff competition, we've got a veteran clash as Chris Jericho, the former Intercontinental Champion, steps up to take on the former WWE Champion, John Cena. Of course, these two men have been down on their luck as of late. It was at Extreme Rules that, well, first of all, it was at WrestleMania that Chris Jericho lost his Intercontinental Championship, his coveted title, in the 6-man ladder match to Cody Rhodes. And when he had a chance to reclaim it at Extreme Rules inside Hell in a Cell, it was Cody Rhodes who forced Austin Aries to tap out. So Chris Jericho, not involved in the decision at Extreme Rules, but nonetheless, he has now lost his opportunity to reclaim the Intercontinental title. And as if that wasn't bad enough, he bumped into John Cena backstage just by mistake, wasn't watching where he was going, and that was enough to set John Cena off. And well, Cena just destroyed Chris Jericho backstage, because John Cena's he's been down on his luck as of late as well. Granted, he did defeat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. He did eliminate Roman Reigns from the WWE title picture for the next year. But John Cena at Extreme Rules, he was defeated by Shinsuke Nakamura in the opening match. So just when it looked like things were finally starting to turn around for John Cena, he was shut down yet again by yet another plucky upstart. But right now, John Cena's not going up against an upstart competitor, against an up-and-comer. He's going up against a veteran, someone who has been in this industry longer than him. But John Cena, well, you see it on the back of his t-shirt, never give up. I don't know if that's exactly the, well, I mean, you know, question his methods or not. John Cena, he is not a man who's willing to shy away from a fight. That's for sure, but I don't know. I don't know if I can exactly, if I can really believe those never give up, that tagline he's got on the back of his shirt. I mean, you know, John Cena, he will always have his supporters. He will always have those who will follow him through thick and thin. But then, I mean, we all know he has an abundance of haters, and eventually seems as though he did crack under the pressure. You know, just, it's not easy to be the guy who's always talked about, the controversial figure who everybody has a bone to pick with, has something to say about, love him or hate him. And eventually, well, couple that with a sequence of losses, John Cena finally snapped. And apparently, he still believes that he's the same John Cena as he ever was. He's still the face that runs the place. But regardless of what you think of him, you cannot deny that John Cena is a powerful force in this industry. And even though he might not be on top today, John Cena still is making his presence felt here on the blue brand. And you can hear the crowd. You hear the crowd split 50-50. Chants of "Let's go Cena," Y2J. Just battling back and forth here in the arena. As Chris Jericho looking for a DDT, but John Cena able to fight his way out of it. And now staggers Jericho with a punch to the face, one to the gut. Sending Jericho off the ropes now. Oh, able to duck under a clothesline. Now look at John Cena with a bit of misdirection. Floors him. Nearly clotheslined him out of his boots with that one. Is John Cena going to work on the leg. Now delivers a boot to the midsection. And John Cena looking a bit methodical in this matchup so far. Going to work on the leg, the arm of Chris Jericho. Not usually the type of offense we see from John Cena. But John Cena takes him down with the code red. Shoulders are down. One. Does he have him? Two. Does he have him? No. Jericho reverses the pressure. And now John Cena's in trouble. But Cena's able to kick out. But Chris Jericho now has got him disoriented. He's got him reeling. And Jericho's looking to strike. Elevates him up in the air. Brain buster. Chris Jericho certainly not, well, his actions in the past have not been the most respectable, but as of late, I mean, Chris Jericho getting, I mean, the way he was attacked by John Cena, the way on main event, Chris Jericho was blindsided by The Miz. Seems as though people are starting to, if anything, it might just be pity. But regardless, the fans are starting to get behind Chris Jericho once again. As now Jericho delivers with a Michinoku driver, but is the power of the people going to be enough to catapult Jericho to a win here tonight? Not yet, at least. As John Cena kicks out at a count of 2.5. Whereas John Cena, I mean, again, Jericho, he might not be the most adored person in this locker room, but when you're going up against a guy like John Cena, who, especially as of late, has just been more and more antagonizing to everyone he comes across, well, it's not too hard to get the fans on your side in that case. Let's look at this submission hold. Chris Jericho has got Cena tied up like a pretzel here. But Cena's able to escape it, looks for the pin, but Jericho quick to kick out. Able to escape the predicament. And now Jericho with a float over neck break. No! Cena able to slip out of it. And delivers a boot to the midsection. Chris Jericho going for the ride. A fisherman suplex by John Cena. And there's another punch to the face. John Cena with those vicious strikes. And knocks Jericho down to the mat with that one. John Cena, of course, adapting a more aggressive style in recent months. As he delivers a boot to the midsection. DDT. And of course, the crowd always a factor in a John Cena match, whether they're chanting, "Let's go Cena," or "Cena sucks." And if anything, it seems as though... Well, hold the phone. John Cena, springboard, stunner! Jericho is down, but is he out? Cena hooks the leg. 1, 2, no! Not so fast, says Y2J. Chris Jericho stays alive, but for how much longer? John Cena grabs him by the face. Oh, but Jericho counters with a jawbreaker. Cena staggered. And now Cena is in a world of trouble. That is the last place you want to be when you're facing Chris Jericho. As Jericho's got it cinched in the walls of Jericho. Center of the ring. John Cena. He's got nowhere to go. He's trying to crawl to the ropes. Can he hang on? Or is Chris Jericho gonna force Cena to tap out? No, he's not. That's just the freakish strength of John Cena, able to power out of that submission hold. As Jericho staggered now. German suplex by Cena. Bridges for the pin. 2. And no. A kick out again by Jericho. It's just back and forth how quickly the tide can turn in a matchup like this. These two men know each other so well. You have to think when John Cena was first breaking into the business, Chris Jericho, one of his first significant opponents. Of course, for the longest time, John Cena was not a man who would submit, who would tap out. It was a whole part of his never give up moniker, was that he truly did live it. He didn't just believe it, he became it. But Jericho was one of the few superstars who did force Cena to tap out in the early days of his career. You'd have to think that Chris Jericho is looking to repeat the same feat tonight. As John Cena firing up the crowd. Oh! Well, Chris Jericho saw that one coming. And now Jericho, inside cradle. Cena's shoulders are down. 1, 2. No, another kick out by John. As big match John is in a bit of trouble right now. Chris Jericho giving us, oh! Now a clothesline sending Cena over the top rope. And Jericho just soaking it in right now. The adrenaline, I can't even think, the energy of the crowd. There we go, that's the word I was looking for. As Jericho now ramming John Cena into that ring apron, into that LED board. This is a dangerous place out on the outside. What could Jericho be thinking? He's got Cena up against that ring post. And Chris Jericho bounces him skull first off the steel. As the referee continues to count. Jericho looking to pick Cena to his feet, but John Cena sweeps out the legs. As the referee up to a count of 6. As Jericho driven straight into the barricade. John Cena gonna go back into the ring. He's gonna try to take a count out victory here. Jericho trying to crawl. The referee, is he gonna count him out? Count of 9. Is Jericho gonna make it back in? Yes, he does. Jericho just able to squirm back into the ring. Oh my God, John Cena. John Cena was looking for the attitude adjustment, but Jericho able to escape it, to break free. Very reminiscent to Cena's match with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, where he attempted to take the count-out loss and only proceeded to pummel Reigns. But tonight, it's Jericho who regains the offensive. 2. No! The lion salt was not enough. John Cena still had more left in the tank, but so does Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho's only just getting started. As Cena stumbles to his feet, code breaker! Chris Jericho got him with the code breaker. Hook of the leg. Is Big Match John about to take the pin? No! Unbelievable. Cena kicks out. But then again, that is what you would expect from John Cena, isn't it? John Cena, I mean, he's made his his endurance in that ring in big match situations. Well, it's unprecedented. Is now Cena. You've got to be kidding me. Cena kips back to his feet. And here we go. Firing up the 5 moves of doom. This is vintage John Cena. As Jericho planted on the canvas. And John Cena. Can he hit it this time? Jericho blocked it last time. John Cena delivers You Can't See Me. And now off the ropes. 5 knuckle shuffle. Jericho unable to block that one. And now Jericho's in trouble. John Cena John Cena's kicking it into high gear. Up he goes for the attitude adjustment. Hook in the leg by Cena. 1, 2, no! This time it's Jericho who kicks out of Cena's finisher. But John Cena doesn't seem too phased. Cena gonna go right back on the attack, and that is the veteran instincts of John Cena. He's able to keep his emotions in check. He's been in high pressure situations like this before. He's been in, well, in fact, much bigger situations than this. It's John Cena now. Just look at this. Maybe he doesn't have as much control over his emotions as I thought. There was a bit of aggression there. Wait a minute, what is... John Cena's got a steel chair. Come on. I mean, the match is still going on. Cena's not going to get himself disqualified. No, Jericho able to take that chair away from him. And now Jericho with the O'Connor roll-up. 2. No. But how close was that? John Cena nearly got caught out because of his... Oh, and now a senton from the middle rope by Jericho, as now he hooks the leg on Cena. 1, 2. No. Kick out again by Cena. Cena went to grab that chair, but he nearly got caught out because of it. Jericho trying to rally the crowd, trying to fire him up for one last push. As Chris Jericho drags Cena over to the turnbuckle, now up to the top rope. Referee has removed the chair from the picture. As Chris Jericho could be thinking superplex here. John Cena's in a bad way. These two are in no man's land. But Cena fights out of it. John Cena shoving Jericho off that top rope, able to stick the landing himself. And now Jericho is in trouble. John Cena sending Jericho into the turnbuckle. As Jericho tossed down. John Cena scaling to the top rope. He's looking to fly high with a leg drop to the back of Jericho's skull. Is that going to be enough? John Cena into the pin. 2, 3, no! Jericho somehow found the resolve, found enough fight left in him to kick out at the tightest of 2.9s, and now look at John Cena. Cena just relentless right now with these vicious knee strikes. Jericho whipped off the turnbuckle. And now Cena looking for a powerbomb. He's got Jericho up there, but Y2J is able to slip out of it. Cena stunned. Codebreaker again! Jericho got him with a second codebreaker. And is the second going to be the charm? 1, 2, 3. It is not, folks. John Cena somehow able to peel his shoulder off the canvas just in the nick of time yet again. As Jericho now. I mean, Jericho, what more can he do? He's hit him with 2 code breakers. Is he going to look for another one off the top rope? Here comes Jericho. No! Cena able to sidestep. And now Jericho. He's dazed, out on his feet. John Cena, attitude adjustment for the second time. Is this going to do it? 2, 3, it's over, folks. Chris Jericho, a valiant effort from Y2J, but he just didn't have enough left in the tank. And once again, it is John Cena who stands tall at the end of the day, the winner of yet another main event match. Well, folks, that's all we've got time for. Thank you, as always, for joining me for another exciting, action-packed installment of SmackDown. We've got 1 week to go yet until Payback. And, well, it's looking like the card is already stacked. Wait a minute. What is John Cena thinking? The match is over. John Cena. No. Put the chair down, John. The match is over. You won the match. No! John Cena now. John Cena just assaulting Chris Jericho with the steel chair. Even the referee. John Cena even connected with the referee. And now John Cena is uncovering the announce table here. Is there no one who can stop this man? Well, the referee is coming too. He only caught a glancing blow of that chair. But there's nothing he's going to be able to do. As Jericho trying with everything he's got left in him, with every last bit of energy he can muster, trying to... No. No, John Cena, attitude adjustment through the announce table. Good Lord. Well, we're out of time, folks. I'll catch you on the next one.